Okay, it's another day. We are back at Coco and John's house. Got a three-man team this time. It's me, Martin, and a friend called Steve. So we are going to be doing some serious work this time. At the moment, we've been busy setting up a little bedroom because we're actually going to be living on site. So we've just cleared this room out, set up the bunk bed with nice clean sheets. Unfortunately, the wallpaper is going to have to stay a little bit longer. Got a slight window repair because we had a break in, unfortunately, so we're going to get that resolved. So lots going on. We're just clearing out this area to turn this into our tool storage area. So the boys are just clearing that out now, and then I'm going to be upstairs. We're going to carry on finishing off the plastering work that we dry lined on the last video that you watched. Finishing off the flooring, and just as a massive list, so we're just going to crack on. Right, we've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes and not filming it just because it's been a lot of prepping and setting up today and getting material. So I will now start to film myself doing some work finally, 6 hours after arriving on the site. So I was working on that the last time I left here, so we'll continue getting this flooring done.
Staying right back, I'm fine. Got another full time. With very little step back until I'm really gonna crack. I got things on mind, stories of another kind. I feel like waiting till it's over, maybe Friday I'll be sober again. In a folder, maybe Friday I'll be sober in 10. I go and take my chances for tonight, pretending everything is fine and great. But all I really wanna do tonight is stand against you, staying by your side. I go and take my chances for tonight, pretending everything is fine and great. Stand against you, staying by your side.
Right, that's most of the flooring completed. We have got a slight issue where the floor changes from one height to another. It's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare when it goes up to there. So what we've said we'll do is we'll go as far as we can, and then we're just going to drop a floor mat in that area and like cut that section out and drop the floor, because there's just no way of getting over it. The floor's all over the place. Just try and make it look as good as it can without creating any other issues. So I think that's what we're going to do. The acro has been put in there. There used to be a supporting wall going the whole way across. You can see where it used to be up there, the original old markings. And when you're upstairs bouncing around, there's a lot of flex because obviously there's quite a big span for the beams that are in place. They're just not adequate for it. So we've put the prop in temporarily, and we'll be putting another one in over there, and at a later date we'll box it all in. We'll get a beam, a couple of posts, put them in, box them in, and that'll do. But for now I'm just going to sort out this little area. Well, you've not seen much in this film all day. We're just going to load out, and then you'll see a lot more tomorrow, which you won't notice because it'll just be the next set of clips on the film. Right, it's the next day after that last video clip. That was a 12-hour day we did, so quite a long one. So this flooring, that's all sorted now. Basically, when this wall was all taken down, that was here, there was a big discrepancies between the flooring. So what I've done is packed it out, brought it up to level as best I can, mainly where it transfers from old to new. It's not flat, it can't be flat, it kicks up over there. I've had to do the best I can. Over here is impossible to sort out basically because of just the way it is. So what's going to happen is we're going to cut out the old existing floorboards where you can see the new OSB, and then we're going to sink a mat into the floor so when you walk in you can brush your feet off. We think that's the best way to overcome the issue we've got there. I'm literally just having a clear out now because we've got a lot of materials getting delivered this morning. Nearly a whole pack of plasterboard and various other bits and pieces, so we need this whole area cleared out. I'm just prepping because we've got to build a wall there. We want to get this closed in and we want to get the ceilings plastered and the walls plastered, so I'm just going through the motions of getting everything ready. The boys are busy upstairs. I'll take you up there now. The original roof wasn't had any building paper put on, so the roofing fell, and because we're going to be dry lining the whole ceiling up here, if we get any water ingress, it's basically going to damage all of our hard work. So we thought the easiest and cheapest way of dealing with it is we're basically putting building paper stapled on the inside, all overlapped, so any possible water that comes in during a mental storm will hit it, go down to the wall plate, and then it can evaporate. It is a bodge, but the only alternative is to take the whole roof off and redo it, which is obviously thousands and thousands of pounds, which the client doesn't really want to spend. So I'll just show you what the boys have been up to. It's an absolute nightmare job for them, cutting it all in between, but they've been cracking on. They're about halfway through by the looks of it. So once that's done, we'll be putting the insulation, the space-saving insulation all the way around, and then it will be getting dry lined. But that will be much later, so we'll come back to that. But yeah, for now I'm just going to clear up, so this will all get nicely cleared and put off to one side, and then we'll build the wall there. Thumbs up. Right, that's all that mess all cleared away, all the floors have been prepped, I've filled them in, and we'll get this wall built now. It's everything, just like, imagine like a massive weight pushing all that wall down, it's just everything just like with why they do deflection nets on some projects. And everything they did all they want. Right, that's that wall up. I've got to screw it all, level it all up. We're going to be putting mattresses in there because we're going to have some wall-mounted units. The Coco hob's going there, so we'll have the vent extractor fan above it as well. So we'll come back when it's all done. Whilst I'm going to be sorting out that stud wall, I thought I'd put the camera upstairs so you can see what the boys are getting up to up there. Just ignore it, like normal. I'm getting your willies out. Steve's like that.
I never thought of it before you said.
Oh, right, it's just me then.
Oh, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
One of my best mates, he goes to me one day, he goes, "How's there a picture of your knob on my phone?" He goes, "I go, how do you know it's my knob?"
It's a bolt down there, so that back of there.
Out of the what?
Out of the safety gun.
I was going to pass
I
it
don't
on.
think you need it, but yeah. Well, you might as well give it to us, so we should lose it, wouldn't you?
Put it back in, and that's what I have to put the gas on it. got to put this sheet up first to tie it all in. Right, I just got that one screwed up. I had to put that one up before I tied the other wall in, so it's all got to tie together. So we'll come back and I'm doing the mattresses. Okay, we put some mattresses in. It's just some leftover floorboards. So basically, all that means is you just get a better fixing when you're putting your extractor fan or any units on the wall. You know, plasterboard fixings are alright, but they're not amazing. And obviously, with the weight load, you're always a bit paranoid about them pulling out. So that guarantees it. It's quite an easy fix. So I'll get the board up. We'll put that in place. That's that wall all dry lined now. We'll leave the other side open because the electrician's got to run some cables down for the cooker. Martin's just putting the 2 final reveals on. I'm just gonna try and prep this wall a little bit more, and then we're ready to get the trowels out and start plastering. It's just exciting times, always exciting times. Right, it's day 3, it's Sunday morning, because we're working all weekend. So Martin did all the beading up around all the openings, so that's all done. He's just doing a bit of prep work. I'm now going to go around and put scrim tape on, and then we have decided we're going to plaster this wall first, so we'll get on with that. Carry away and started, we're about filming. Right, we're putting the first coat on. Using the fast setting Lattice 2000C this time just to get it on, because there's 2 of us. Right, that's the first coat done. We'll come back when it's all finished. Right, that's that wall all finished off. We're now prepped for this wall. So we'll come back after it's done, because there's only so much filming you can do of the same thing. So this is a before and after. Martin's just doing the final trowel up. Oh, always a pleasure. Yeah, been a hot sweaty one that has. So that's both those walls done. We're now going to concentrate on doing the ceilings, so we'll crack on with that.